If you own a vintage lens like the Helios 44-2 that I have right here, there is a high chance that it's slowly degrading itself. And that's just simply due to the fact that those lenses aren't weather sealed at all. And over the decades that they've been around, there will eventually, at some point, get some dust or moisture on the inside. And that's the perfect environment to grow fungus. And if you have fungus on the inside of your lens, that's typically the worst thing that could potentially happen. Because when you discover that there is fungus in one of your lenses, you basically only have two options. The first one being storing it as far away as possible from all your other lenses, because the spores from the fungus can potentially spread through the air and cover all of your other existing glass with that same fungus. So store it as far away as you can. The second option you got is to take care of it and to clean the lens on the inside, each and every single glass element. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to take apart the Helios 44-2, clean every single glass element on the inside, and put it back together so you basically have a brand new lens. But in order to do so, you need a couple tools. So here's a quick list of things that I recommend. The first one being a lens spanner or a lens repair tool. Now, that is just simply used to unscrew the rings that holding the glass elements in place. Second one being a rubber cone or anything really that you can put the glass elements on top of that to rest while you're cleaning them. Obviously, a couple gloves to just prevent any fingerprints getting onto the inner glass elements. A couple of those microfiber cloths. A lens sucker to take out the individual glass elements separately. A lens blower to just get rid of the excessive dust. And then some sort of cleaning fluid. And when you don't have fungus, you can just use isopropyl alcohol. When you do have fungus and you want to take care of that, I highly recommend to get a 3% hydrogen peroxide fluid. You can get that in a pharmacy or any drugstore really. So that's basically everything that you need. The first thing that we have to do is unscrew the ring that has the writings on. And on that ring, you can see two holes. I'm going to show you right now. One hole is between the 58 and the serial number. And on the other side, it's like right in front of the H from Helios. And these are the points that we're going to use our lens spanner tool here with the pin attachments. I'm going to unscrew one side to make it movable. And then those holes, I'm going to poke in those pins. And once you have the lens spanner in place, I don't recommend to twist or turn the lens spanner. Instead, just twist the lens. 2 or 3 rotations will be enough. Then we can take out the lens spanner tool, use our fingers and unscrew the ring carefully. So here's the ring that has the writings on them. And that ring is securing the first 2 lens elements as well as 1 space ring. And now you need your lens sucker to take out the lens glass elements individually. And remember, everything is facing upwards, and I'm gonna put it in the order and then clean it in the reverse order that I've put it out and put it back in together. And there we have the second glass element. And there you see I've left a little bit of space because on top of that glass element is a space bar that has to go here. You can see that basically only the rare 2 elements are inside the lens. I'm gonna put that to the side and cover it with the lens cover. Now I'm gonna take the rubber cone as well as one of those microfiber cloths. Take a little bit of the cleaning fluid. In this case, it's isopropyl alcohol, 99.9%. And you really only need a tiny bit. You don't want to cover the whole glass element with it. And now with the fluid, don't go crazy. Start in the middle of the lens element and then work your way in circular shapes to the outside. Once this is done, I'm gonna take the other side and just dry it off like so and give it a little bit of a polish. Then I'm gonna take another one of those microfiber cloths and gonna put it over my rubber cone, because now the clean side goes onto that rubber cone. Gonna need a little bit more of that cleaning fluid. And then basically repeat the first step. Start on the inside and then slowly move your way towards the outside. Once that is done, you can take your lens, cover the glass element right there, take the air lens blower out, and just give it a good couple blows to get rid of any of the dust that might potentially is in there. I'm gonna use my lens sucker. I'm gonna twist the lens inner element around. I'm gonna put it up and put it back into place. Then I'm gonna use the spacer and I'm gonna firmly rest that on top. Cover the lens once again so that there is no dust getting on the inside. And I'm gonna use the lens outer element right now. Once again, a little bit of cleaning fluid. So once that's done, I'm gonna clean it off. Like so. And one more time, just a little bit of that cleaning fluid. And go on the inside. Once again, I'm gonna use the lens sucker. I'm gonna lift up the outer element and I'm just gonna put it back into place. Then I'm gonna use the ring that's holding the glass elements in place and I'm just gonna sit it where it belongs and then use my fingers to tighten the first 2 to 3 rotations. Once that's done, you can use the lens spanner or the scale or measurement tool, whatever that's called, and now firmly secure it. Then we've basically finished the first 2 lens elements. Now it's time to take care of the rear 2 lens elements, and that's as simple as the first 2. But there is a kind of specialty about the Helios 44-2. There's 2 options that you could encounter. The first one being you only have 2 holes like on the front ring, so there's only one group that you have to take out. Or you have the one that I have, it's a little bit more work, but it's still very simple. The one that I have has 2 holes where you have to screw out the outer element, and then you have 1 on the inside and 2 on the inside that you have to screw out to get to the inner element. When you have the same version that I have, I highly recommend you unscrew the inner element first, because when you unscrew the outer element, getting the inner element out will be a little bit of a pain. So I'm gonna use my lens spanner lens repair tool and then go onto the inside right there. And then once again, I'm just gonna twist the lens to unscrew the inner ring. And that inner ring is already loose right now, like so. So this is the first ring. You can see here, there is the one hole, and then there is the second hole that you have to unscrew. Now, with that being done, we can take out the first lens element, that is the rear lens element, and just rest it right there. Now, once that's out, we can take out the next lens element, which is the outer ring, like so, and then just rest that there. I'm gonna need my rubber cone, as well as one of those microfiber cloths, and I'm just gonna start with the one that I've just taken out, which is this one right here. A little bit of the cleaning fluid, start on the inside and slowly move towards the outside, like so. I'm gonna cover the cone and I'm gonna do the opposite side. Now, once that's done, you can already put this back into place. Slowly tighten it with your hands. Let's just tighten it all the way by using the lens spanner. Like so. This back. Take the rubber cone and then take the outer rear lens element. Once again, we're gonna start on the inside. A little bit of cleaning fluid. And then start in the middle and work your way towards the outsides in circular movements, just as we did before with the other 4 glass elements. You're gonna turn it around and then do the outside. Take the lens sucker, get the outer element, lift it up, and then put it into place like so. Now once you have that, gonna take the outer ring that is left over, put it in place, and then use our hands to tighten it firmly. And then use the lens spanner or scale, whatever you use, to fully tighten it down. Well, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something new. If so, please consider leaving a like and a comment. That would mean a lot to me. But that's it for now.